The Vitamix 5200, you can make your own nut butters. You can make hot, nutritious soups just by throwing some ingredients out of your fridge right into the Vitamix and starting it up for 6 or 7 minutes. You pour it right into a bowl, it's ready to eat. When you're making stuff in your Vitamix, you know what's going in it. It doesn't have any strange ingredients that you can't pronounce. It's all fresh food straight out of your refrigerator. You know what it is. It's a carrot, it's a banana, it's an apple. There's nothing odd. It's all fresh, it's all wholesome, it's easy. You not have any energy? Are you sluggish and slow? You don't feel like you used to when you were young? Going back to eating whole foods that are rich and good for you will bring that energy back to you. You have the energy to go out and run around and walk and ride bicycles and stuff that you haven't done in years. What about greens? You like eating greens? Not a lot of people like eating these things. They're good for you. The darker the vegetable is, the better it is for you. The more full it is of antioxidants, and you can put it in your Vitamix, whip it up, and you can't even tell it's there. Kids can't even tell it's there. You want them to eat their veggies every day? You want them to eat spinach every day? Stick it into Vitamix and whip it up. And even some of your fruits, like your orange, you just peel the outside off. You can even leave some of the peel on it if you want to and throw in there. It tastes good too. But even the orange, when you do it in your Vitamix, all this white stuff on the outside, the pith, this has more vitamin C and stuff in it than even the flesh does. You just throw the whole thing in there, grates it up into a smoothie. You can't tell that it's any different than drinking orange juice, but it's a whole lot better for you than orange juice. And your other veggies are just important. Your apple, your apple a day keeps the doctor away. Your apples are super important. They're nice and sweet. They add a lot of flavor in. And even your carrots. Now, carrots are good for you. They're full of vitamin A. They're full of carotene, beta-carotene. But when you eat these, you don't get nearly as much because of having to chew them up. When you put it in here and dice it up into little bitty tiny fragments, you get 13 times as much as just picking it up and eating it. So it's a whole lot better to throw it in there. Alright, so how we do this, let's just slap it together. You pull the top off. We've got your leafy greens here. These guys are turnip greens. These are high in vitamin A, folate, vitamin C, vitamin K, calcium. You can use all kinds. Once you put them in here, you can't taste the difference a whole lot. I'm just going to shove them down in there. And we got your apples diced up and cored with the seeds taken out. We got some carrots here. This is going to make a giant smoothie. We've got our oranges. Throw those guys in there. We've got the banana. Oh, and berries. We've got lots of strawberries and blackberries and blueberries that add sweetness. I'm going to put them in here frozen, and it saves a little bit. It's going to, help make it icy without necessarily as much ice in it as necessary. Drop him down in there. And I'm actually going to add some of our raw blue agave nectar in here for sweetness. And you can use honey or anything else to add a little extra. I'm just going to pour some of that in there because I love how it tastes. I think we're going to put a little bit of water. And you can use soy milk, or I particularly like coconut milk. And pack the top with some ice, just like that. You push your top down on here. This is a treat the whole family will love every day. And everybody likes it, especially the kids. Now you just turn it on. You quickly turn it up to 10. Put it on high. And then they have a poker that will help you push it down in there, but watch it liquefy. Strawberryish color. Check that out. That is interesting. Let's see. That's pretty awesome. And that's all there is to it. A couple of minutes, boom, you've got smoothies.